Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will be covering day number 14, 15 and 16. The reason why these 3 days are going combined because I have to do just revision, and for revision I don't have to make 3 separate video, so I thought I will make one big video in which I will cover what I have done. Okay, so first of all, when the when the book was completed, of course we have to do revision so that we know. And after that there was some mini MCQ questions which I solved, which took some time, and some exercise questions. So first day means 14th day, I done the types of data structures and pretty much the beginning stuff, and it was not very difficult actually, since I have read it so many times in school and now at home, so it was not so difficult. On day 14, revising of the basic things like pointers and functions, class, storage types, pretty basic. And let's say that I remember pretty good. I made some programs and run it and execute it to see if my own codes are working or not, because in programming you have to also make your own codes and try it to check whether you have learned or not, and if you have learned then how much you have learned. So that's pretty much. Then comes to day number 14, sorry, day number 15. Okay, so today I did basically what I mean on day number 15 I did basically was arrays and multi-dimensional arrays with pointers, of course, which was not so hard because arrays were never that hard actually. I did basic revision and created my own programs, and I also completed string and handling multiple strings. So you can see the big topics were covered in this day, and I can say I was pretty confident in pointers, arrays, and strings now. So that's a pretty good thing, and that's it, basically that much only. Then on the next day, I did input output of systems of console and file input output and structures, which was also not pretty hard. And structures, I have to update few things because not every code works, and I also updated file input output systems programs because it, the pro the programs were acting, or the code was acting pretty weird actually. So I have to clear it out, which took some time. When I say some time, I mean little too much time. And that's it. And after at last I did the MCQ type questions, did revision, checked the summary of every chapter, and that's how I completed this book in almost 16 days. Pretty good actually. Now from tomorrow I will upload a new video which will be of C++. The reason why I learned C was so that I can get a better understanding of C++. I know there are lots of different C's, but still, it's not like that learning C is also a complete waste. And the reason why I'm learning C++ because of my future goals. I want to become an ML engineer, so I have to do a lot of work with Ubuntu, and in Ubuntu or Linux based distros, C++ is actually pretty important. When I mean pretty important, I mean pretty important. So of course I have to do that, and I hope so C++ won't be that hard. And that's it. Little quick summary of the video. I have completed the book called Let Us See, and now I will be going to read a new book which is called as Let Us C++ by the same writer. I don't know which edition it is because it's not written like every other book. So, and of course, I have to prepare a roadmap because with a roadmap it becomes simple. Now my plan is to complete C++ in at least 10 days. The reason why, because after that I have to finish Python also. Now the reason why I have to learn Python also is because Python is the future. Most machine learning programs and neural networks or LLMs or NLM are mostly based on Python. Most of the AI stuff is on Python, so you have to learn it. So after, and the book I will recommend is again Let Us Python by the same writer. And after that I will be completing this book called Mastering HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which is a pretty lengthy book, around 700 pages, but it will take me around a month or so. The reason why I am doing HTML, CSS and JavaScript is because I have a goal which is to make my own website, and that's pretty much it. So simple. I have to build a roadmap of C++, Python and HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Of course, pure JavaScript is like uh, not a child's play, so I have to also learn a framework of JavaScript. So let's see any recommendation which frameworks is the best. Pin, uh, you can talk about in the comments. And yep, that's it for today. Goodbye, and sorry for the disturbance in the mic. And see you tomorrow with the new series of no, a new, what can I say, a new part of the daily coding block series C++. Bye.